Okay, what's up, guys? I'm Craig. Welcome back to All Nerd Everything. And since this year is wrapping up, 2024 is wrapping up in the next week, I decided to review a few movies that have came out that I have not seen yet. I want to get these out as soon as possible so I can do my list for top 10 best films and top 10 worst films. And I already had my top 10 best films decided. I'm just waiting for Nosferatu to come out. So, and Baby Girl to see if my list changes before I put it out. But I just watched The Piano Lesson. Now, this is an August Wilson play, and this stars Denzel Washington produces the film, and Malcolm Washington, one of his sons, is is the director of this movie, and also John David Washington is one of the leads in this film as Boy Willie, and this is about a piano that's tied to their that's tied to the family, and the brother and sister, the sister who's played by Daniel Detweiler, uh, Bernice, who wants to keep the piano because so much of it reminds her of the blood, sweat, and tears that were made to create that piano, and just the memories that she has of it with her mother. But there is some ghostly shit happening in the house because the the piano is still attached to the house, so the spirit of the spirit of who created the piano is haunting the house. And John David Washington John David Washington's character Boy Willie, he wants to sell the piano to create a not to create but he purchased a land, and and he wants to get his whole portion of the farm that he bought. So if he sells the piano, that can ultimately lead to him having not only half of what he already paid, but just the rest of the acres of the land that he bought. And the way both of them handle grief and trauma is very different. John David Washington as Boy Willie, phenomenal, and the way he handles grief and trauma of the piano is that it reminds him so much of his father. He wants to get away from that every time he sees the piano. It just reminds him of just stuff about his past of when he was a kid when he last saw his father that he does not want to remember or think about at all, and he just wants to let go of the past. However, with Bernice, she wants to remember how much, like I said, how much hard work it was put into that piano, and just how much her ancestors almost pretty much died for that piano to make it what it is. And even a lot of their family members are carved into that piano. So I can definitely see both sides. And let me just say the production design, costume design, cinematography are all great. Plus the ensemble cast is phenomenal. I love seeing Samuel L. Jackson in period pieces. I love period pieces overall, but I think Samuel L. Jackson shines a lot more when he's in movies like this, where he actually gets to show his true acting chops, because being on that stage is where he started. So watching him go back to a stage adaptation, and the cast actually did this August Wilson play in front of a live theater audience before they made this into a film. It's just really fun to see all these really great actors gel well together. I did not know that Roy Fisher was in this film. I kept looking at him as I'm blanking on his character's name. I kept looking at him like, wow, he looks familiar, and it took me a while for it to dawn on me. Hey, that's Cyborg. But yes, this and he did a really great job at playing the shy, very awkward type of character. And the ending to this film, man, the ending is really great. And but my only problem with it is I feel like it drags in certain parts. The story is there. I was invested in the story all the way. Daniel Detweiler crushes this. She is one of the best perform. She gives one of the best performances in her life, and if she doesn't receive an award nomination for this, then I'm gonna tweet something because she freaking blew it out of the water. But this film was great. Not the best August Wilson play adaptation, in my opinion. I still give it defenses. However, I still think this is a solid film. Like I said, it dragged I'd probably say during the second act, it felt like it was just kind of dragging along. But overall, still a pretty great movie. I'd probably give this 3.5 stars. But let me know what you guys think of this film. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What are your thoughts on what August Wilson play would you guys like to see adapted next? But until then, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.